Now the baseline, the push shot. The shot off the rim and a quick rebound. Here comes Philadelphia on the other end. Watch the battle with Simmons and Donovan. Simmons drives and scores it inside. Utah struggled of late from downtown, just 33% from behind the arc the last 4. Inside floater off the glass, a putback. And Ben Simmons making a statement early with a couple of early buckets. 6-0 as a starter for Utah. Back inside, Philly attacks. And Simmons has the first 6 for the Sixers. Simmons puts his shoulder down, turns, fires, glass, and a 10-point quarter and a timeout by Quinn Snyder as Philly has doubled up the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. He has a string of 52 straight with at least one three-pointer made. He backs out. They switch Simmons on him. Clarkson takes the 3 and splashes home the 3 ball.
See if the Jazz can get a couple of stops and capitalize.
Yeah, it's been tough, T. 11 of 14 shooting as Harris goes pick and roll with Simmons, uses the left hand, and a pretty shot. 12 for Ben Simmons. Has not missed an attempt. He's 5 for 5 from the floor. Philly shooting 80%. Clarkson right back at you, back to back. 3-point shots.
Same mentality, 3's more than 2, but the Jazz still need to get some stops.
Favors tries to slow down Simmons. He does a little flex down there in the paint. And a foul on Faves.
That's the thing the Jazz will have to figure out. Maybe they try to get it out of his hands on the initial play.
Donovan flies it out to Clarkson. 2-man game right now. And the 3 balls keeping the Jazz as close as they can get.
Not going to play well the whole game. You can figure out when you're sliding and dig in, focus. It's a game of mistakes, really. And it's a question, here we go, right on cue, of how you deal with them.
Gobert wants the ball, ball's loose.
Yeah, a little too much velocity on that one by George.
Simmons runs by Ingles and Niang. A 19-point quarter.
Ryan, you know as well as I do, there's a lot of things that they don't teach in the schools. And it's been well documented how you as a business leader in this state.
Shot clock at 10. Clarkson behind his back, in the paint. Pushes it up and down. Love watching Clarkson play this game.
It was all about defense and trying to figure out how to keep Ben Simmons from getting where he wants right there.
Those numbers are really out of sight when you really break it down. I mean, the fewest clutch minutes. That's just because they've just walked away from team. Simmons remains. Clarkson drills it.
You know, for him to be able to do what he does, it's just beautiful thing to watch.
He's hit 5 threes. He had a pair. He had to work for them, by the way, against the Heat. You know, really, T, Utah and Philadelphia, they've handled the ball really well tonight. 7 turnovers for the Jazz, 9 by the Sixers. And that bucket gets a hop in.
In that second quarter, really denied Simmons from getting in that paint as Jordan Clarkson still.
Simmons in the paint. There it is. Ties his career high of 34. Jazz nearly turn it over. Clarkson save it. Niang with a wide open 3. Oh, Miaoni. Big rebound. Oh, the pass down low. Rudy to Clarkson. Even though he says he'll play anywhere, anytime, but then to readjust as a 7th man off the bench and then jumping back in as a starter. Just past the 10-minute mark. Simmons one-on-one with O'Neal. Drives inside, lowers his shoulder. The hook shot for 2.
It's a beautiful shot.
All right, watch out, Philly. As we know, every team makes a run in the NBA. And Simmons scores his 40th of the night.
They're going to pick things up themselves.
Out of the timeout, Clarkson, errant pass, turnover. The 10th for Utah. And Simmons continues to add to his career high now, 42. Jordan, 3-ball corner. Got it. He has now reached royalty in the annals of 3-point shooting in the Jazz record.